going on, dudes? How you guys doing? I am TheeRealDuke, and welcome to episode 6 of my Infinite Heights Survival Multiplayer Let's Play. Trying to make you guys some money, get you guys some cashola, and do a cool build along with you guys. So, today, I want to show you guys a couple things, some plans I want to talk about. I want to show you guys some stuff we built. I want to show you guys how to build something. I want to show you guys something that one of the players that is new players in the project with us built, that we used and are taken to the next level. And there's a bunch of stuff. I hope I don't forget any of it. But I want to show you guys around. So as you can see, we are staring at the carrot farm, and behind me is the pagoda. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. It's not actually gone. I used World Edit to paste it over there. Oh, but that's not legit. This was never going to be kept anyway. It's just got some stuff in it. I'm going to build an actual pagoda here. Not that that's not an actual pagoda, though it's not technically in a full pagoda style. This is this roof here with the implied cross pieces that go like this. This is typically a Shinto temple design, and pagodas we talked about are Buddhist. Now there is some mixing. Many peoples believe in aspects of both religions, and they're not the types of religions that are like, you can't believe anything else from any other place. So, you know, that it's not that it's impossible that these things would mix, just probably not in the same structure. Anyway, I just kind of kept that around so that people that would visit the area that want to build along with us have some reference material before we got some more structures up. And so it is out of the way now because I'm going to build an actual pagoda here, and it's going to be huge, and it is going to be practice. You can see it just back off in the distance there for the temple excuse me, the temple complex that we're going to build in the mountain. So that, and I want to kind of show you guys what the plan is. So lots of times, the way some cities came up, some villages and things sprouted up around the countrysides, and this is true for most countries with, I don't want to say primary religions, but that were that have one prevalent religion, and basically there are sites of worship that are built in specific locations for specific reasons, and then people make pilgrimages to those holy places, and things sprout up around them to support the priests or clergymen of whatever divinity at those locations and the pilgrims. So, in other words, like, let's say this is a holy mountain. Well, then a temple would be built to celebrate the holiness of the mountain, and then pilgrims would come. So someone will open up a little food shop from the farmlands nearby, and then someone else will open up another kind of food shop, and someone will open up an inn, and then someone would open up another food stand to support the people at the inn, and then a blacksmith would open up to make utensils for, etc., 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 and the whole thing would kind of slowly grow into a thing around the holy place. So that's the kind of thing we're working on. I'm talking about with the excuse me, with the temple in the mountains. So we'll get into how that's going to spread over there. But basically, a lot of times, especially for holy places that are on mountains, we have kind of a long path that winds up to it. So this is the main gate that I showed you guys last time. And this is like a big armored gate because it is adjacent to the outer area of the territory. So I have that off. Interior ones will be just torii gates like that one over there, and I'll show you that one when we get to it. So anyway, so we would come walking up, right? We come in through the main gate here, and you can go to the right on this path that I started. It's not done yet. On this path that I started to get to more shops and to get to the temple. And then what's going to happen is the path is going to continue up this way, and it's going to wind up through this formation, and it's going to come up here along this wall, and then turn to the left here, and then there's going to be kind of a little rickety style bridge. Maybe not rickety, but, you know, kind of busted up a little bit with some cool character there, and then some kind of a bridge. It might be actually just a straight bridge across. We haven't figured out a bridge design yet, or how to make something look like a rope bridge, but then boom, here will be the entrance to the main pagoda. So you'll have to kind of wind around, and there's, you know, it's a journey. They're like little miniature shrines along the way, or little prayer spots, or, you know, little cool, you know, meditative type places. And it's about, you know, it is about the journey up to the thing, and about the travel sometimes. So anyway, so we're gonna do that, and then that's gonna be similar to how the temple will be at the top of the mountain. So you'll have to wind up this long and really beautifully landscaped, ornate path to get there. So we're practicing for that, setting up some visual language, or, you know, visual style to get to that. So that's what the plan is here. Now, what else I want to show you guys? Well, I don't know if I showed you guys this last time, but we got this, which I think is pretty sweet. I just basically landscaped with some trees. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys this already, but I added some sugar cane, and I have water hidden under the dirt, which is slick. And I just, you know, it makes this feel much more close, and a lot more natural. So I did that, and then if we just cut through here real quick, we can go across the new bridge I built. So this path here connects, if you remember, over to the main gate, which you can see the roof of there. And this is a Torii gate. It was built by Slick77. Thanks, buddy. He got to use his red sandstone. We have a plugin that allows us to use 1.8 blocks, most of them. And Slicks has been waiting for red sandstone for a long time, so he threw this together for us, which looks great. And we're about to come under fire here from some mobs. The spawning here is crazy, but so I have these new trees here that I put, some larger ones, which I think look pretty sweet. I think there needs to be a branch that comes out this way, though. Yeah, so we're going to get that done. Like right there. Anyway, so this is the new bridge, and it's the same style as the bridge from over there. What's up, Skelly? What you got? What you got? What you got? Oh, you got nothing. Oh, give me those bones and those arrows. Anyway, so it's the same design as this one over here, except this one is rounded to give increased clearance for boats. And I'm not sure, the clearance for this one is basically the same. I'm not sure how many boats are going to go up there or down that way, because this river is actually narrow unless we expand that. But it's built in the same design, same style. I did raise it up a half slab so that... What's up, Zambo? I did raise it up a half slab so that nothing would spawn on here. So that's cool. And then with this little waterfall that leads to this river, Adrian built this, which is awesome, which is a grain mill. And it's powered by that. This water wheel looks awesome. This water wheel is incredible. And he used stairs to kind of give the effect of paddles. And there's like a... like this axle here actually continues inside. So let's go ahead inside and take a look-see. We clear over here? I'm just going to get in here and shut the door. So I think we should add some kind of a second floor type thing in here, or at least some beams along the top to imply a second floor. But if we go downstairs here, you can see some gears, right? Some gears there, and then they turn this up here, which is actually the grinding mechanism. And we got some wheat, but you know, rice or whatever the grain is over there for that. So it's pretty sweet. I like this. I like the way the roof came out. We're gonna have to, oh boy, we're gonna have to fly when we come out of there is what I was gonna say. Good solid roof design. It's a mix of the hay from the lower class or poorer people that are farmers that we have over here, and slightly higher skill merchant class with the kind of jazz along the roof line there. It's still very traditional design for the roof, which is pretty sweet. So digging this. Maybe we need to add a little bit more jazz around it, like these lanterns. I'm going to show you guys how I make those lanterns a little bit. But then over here, I wanted to show you guys the marketplace that we're building. So we had a couple food stalls. Over here, which you guys have seen from past episodes. And I added a little bit of jazz. I don't want to get shot by that guy over there. I added a little bit of jazz to the outside here, right? And then I put a post on the forums to the thread, and Hydreigon replied with a cool design, which is a take on these, and it's a little bit bigger, And it is right here. Now, Adrian and I got our grimy little hands on it. And we mixed a little bit of the style that we had over here with Hydreigon's original design, but this is still totally Hydreigon's design and idea. We just we tricked out the inside a little bit. I'm trying not to get killed here. Oh, and I'm getting killed anyway. We put a fire underneath that furnace block, basically, so it looks like a grill. You can see it from over here. See, it's smoking in there. It's pretty sweet. Gotta take this guy out. Come on, get some. Get some. So you can see. Ooh, 2 creepers. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait till daytime to finish showing you guys around here, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I think we're in the clear. Anyway, so these are the stalls that we got set up here. And I just have kind of this little bit of a haphazard path. It's not really official, streets laid out by whatever town will grow around here necessarily. But, I imagine that, this is a bustling kind of river area that over time has grown into a kind of an important place for people to come and get, cheap goods, cheap food, and stuff like that. And, we're going to have a dock over here in this area. Adrian's going to crank out an awesome dock for us. And I imagine a couple little fishing piers around this area where people can just come and fish if they like. And so, I imagine this being developed just a little bit more here. And then from these little kind of stalls, as we move in this direction, we're going to kind of grow into, smaller single-story full structures. And then into, as we head along this way around the base of the mountain, get into, we're going to have some more farmland out here. And as we move further this way, those shops are going to go from little food stalls and, smaller, cheaper wares type vendors into fuller, more fully grown merchants. And then the temple complex will begin out here. And then I'm pretty sure that what we're going to do is have the path start winding right up here. And then kind of come along this way. And then wind up around through there underneath the archway and up to the top. And then we'll have the massive temple right there. So that's what we're that's tentatively where we're going with that plan. And then things will spread out in these directions in a similar type fashion as they did when they were kind of getting close here. So that's what we're thinking right now. So back over here, the last thing I wanted to show you guys was how I make these little lanterns, and they're really simple. I'm just gonna /J right down there real quick. Basically, and here's a spot for one. All I do is it's very simple, and these are all the things you need for it here. Wish I had more stairs on me, but that's okay. And this. Okay, so you need these 4 things right here. You don't need them, but this is how we do it. I put one there. This block can actually be filled in. That's not what I wanted to fill it in with, but that's okay. And then, boom, this one here. The shelf the lantern itself sits on. The light. And boom. And that's it. Now, I put, I usually put little, let's just go grab them real quick. Little trapdoors on there. I got some somewhere. Here we go. So I throw little trapdoors on there. I think it makes it look more lanterny, but people like glowstone sometimes. I don't personally, but hey. So anyway, and this is just like a little square in the middle here. I don't think this is going to be the final design for that, but if someday we make these into legitimate stalls where people can, rent them from us and actually sell their wares, I think I think this will be like where you might warp in or something. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, what do you guys think? What else do we need? What are some other things we could build here? What are some things you guys would like to see? I did a time-lapse Let's Build for this. I'm waiting until I have 1 or 2 more builds in the Let's Build repertoire so that when I start releasing them, I can keep them coming out once a week. I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish the first main pagoda thing here, so I don't want to make any promises and then you guys are like, where is that? You know, I don't want to let you guys down like that. So, but that's coming. That's coming, and I think that's pretty sweet. I can show you guys how I make the trees next episode if that's something you'd like to see. They look kind of a little bit crazy. I think they look pretty Asian style-y. But they follow very simple rules, and you can make them very easily, so I'd be happy to show you guys that. If that's something you guys might like to see, just let me know. And yeah, again, you know, give me some other ideas here, dudes that want to get in on this. What we are looking for next is a shape for a building between a stall and a full-on merchant shop. So I think for next time I might also have a full merchant shop here, or a full merchant's residence anyway, for you guys to see for reference stuff. But anyway, follow along with the project or join the project on the forums. Just InfiniteHeightsMC.com are our forums. Check it out. Just say, hey, can I get on this? And you can get in on it. We're just, you know, we keep coming up with different projects for people to try and help us work on. And if it's awesome, we will include it. Or you can come build it, which we snagged hydrogons, for example. I mean, we added a little jazz to it, but not much. Anyway, also just, you know, feel free to fly by here. You know where we are on the map. Set a home if you like. If you want to get in on the day-to-day type stuff, let me know. Send me a message on the forums. Anyway, that is it for this episode. I hope you dudes enjoyed it. We got our little town coming along here. We need some more greenery around, I think. But, you know, it's coming along. And I'd love for you guys to be a part of it, so let me know. I will catch you guys next time. Thanks again so much for watching. I do genuinely appreciate every single like, comment, view, and sub. I really do. So thank you guys. Thanks for taking a second to check this out. I will see you guys next time. It's TheeRealDuke. I'm out.